will send this one deep. Garcon is deep, looking to return the kickoff. We'll get our first flag of the game, and that flag was thrown in the head with a single.
Getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play.
He's going to throw it. It's complete. Clutch reception.
Peyton Manning does such a good job selling the run, and it's all about what's happening visually for the defense. When you have a really good run fake, that means the linebackers in the secondary end up watching the quarterback and the running back instead of the receivers.
They go with the pitch to the right. Hammered in the backfield.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Castillo drops him for a loss at the 33.
Sack. Get in his face, and he may panic and throw up a duck.
He gets off the throw. He bats the ball away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Turns it to about the 32.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up or he's going to take one in for 6.
Dumps it out left. He completes it. And he's tackled at the 38. 6-yard gain on the play. Up the middle. Hayden was there from the start.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run because then it sets up the play action and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He's searching for a receiver. Calls it in. He's brought down at midfield.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
They go with the pitch to the right. Brought down behind the line.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
He's going to pass. He drops the easy pick. Antonio Gates was the intended receiver on the play. Indianapolis looks like they're sending everybody at the punter on this kick. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and fill it with some.
Hand off to the left. He's wrestled down at the 22-yard line.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Still looking for an open man. Kaysen knocks it away from the receiver. searching for an open man. And the tackle was made by Eric Weber.
Well, they haven't had much trouble through the air, so I'm betting they throw it again. Let's show them nothing comes easy against this defense.
He finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit. And he's drilled at the 43. Clark makes his first catch of the game.
If they throw the screen here, step in front of it, and we could be looking at a pick six.
The pass is away. Gone! Get this man a new contract. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point is good. Indianapolis is up 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Gathers it at the 6-yard line. He makes it back to the 25. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
All right, look for your receiver on this deep end. If he gets separation after the play action, throw a strike, let him make a play.
Surveys the field. Nearly picked up. He should have had that one. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
All right, we're going to play fake here. Hit your wide out on this deep in route before the DBs can make a play on the ball.
Good coverage downfield. He gets off the throw. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Vincent Jackson was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Goes through his progression. He completes it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 31.
The Colts did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure that I agree with it. Looking for a man. Rolls to his right. The pocket collapsing. And they choose a running play on 4th and get him up.
Anytime you see a run called in that situation, you know that that coaching staff thinks his offensive line is better than that defensive line, and they proved it there.
On the ground, right side. It's maybe a couple. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, the shortest distance to the end zone is a straight line. So let's go right up the middle here.
Watch out for that sideline speed. Racing toward the end zone. Dives into the end zone for a touchdown. The Chargers cap off the 6-play, 75-yard drive with a touchdown.
Every team needs a guy like this one. He can take the handoff and go the distance. It is just so difficult in this league to go on those 12 and 14-play drives time after time.
It out to the 28. We'll pause for an injury timeout. Looks like he got his bell rung.
All right, here we go. With a couple of guys coming in behind the pass rush, I'm hoping that we can get to the QB. If they run the ball...
Gives it to the back. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. comes the heat, and he just got hammered.
Good coverage and good push by the Chargers.
Someone jumped early down there.
False start. Offense.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but I suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
Running out of time.
Well, that's sack number 2 for him. There's no question now. You've got to change your game plan. You're not getting it done with one-on-one blocking. Have to give some help. Have to get the quarterback feeling a little more confident back there.
Darren Sproles is back, awaiting the punt. He's brought down at midfield.
The Chargers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
The Colonel, Bob Sanders, was there to bring him down.
All right, we're going play action for this streak. Keep an eye on your wide receiver, and once he's deep enough, fling the ball his way. Let him do the rest.
Still looking for an open man. It's a quarterback sack.
Really good work by the Colts.
Play action here will give the wideout time to race down the field on this streak. If he's alone, throw a bomb.
Looking for a man.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
He's tackled and down at the 33.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see. And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Surveys the field. He completes it. He's dropped down at the 44-yard